Real quick before the video starts, I just wanted to dedicate this segment of the video to Akira Toriyama, who was the man responsible for the creation of the art style of this game. You might know of his work on the Dragon Quest series. He is the creator of the characters behind that series, but most notably, he is the mastermind behind the Dragon Ball franchise. I just wanted to splice this in here to dedicate this segment of the video to Akira Toriyama and the legacy he left behind. Unfortunately, we lost him earlier this year in the beginning of March, and may his soul rest in peace after the incredible legacy he left behind. And with all that said, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope you enjoy the unboxing. Hello my friends, Virus here, and today is a very, very exciting day. Why, you might ask? Well, in this package, I have Chrono Trigger for the DS. Now, if you know of this game and have tried purchasing this game, especially secondhand on eBay like I did, you will know that it's extremely hard to come across, as some of the bids can get up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I believe the biggest bid that I saw, and the biggest bid that I lost unfortunately, was upwards of $400. Granted, it was for a complete and box sealed version, so I'm not really surprised. But if you've ever tried looking for a copy of this, like on eBay, you will know my pain. You will know how hard it is to come across like a... Thank you, antivirus. Good to know my PC is being protected. But anyway, so if you've ever tried getting Chrono Trigger DS on eBay, you will know my pain of how hard it is to come across this and like maybe like a decent one. Because just for the cartridge alone can be upwards of like $90. One cartridge listing that I saw actually went up to like $135, which is crazy because I believe I saw a complete and box set for like the same price. Of course, that was a bit steep for my price point. I won't disclose how much I paid for this copy, but it was a little bit more than I wanted, but I'm still very, very happy to have this. And I have a very, very interesting story to tell about the journey getting this at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around after the unboxing and testing for the story. But without further ado, let's get to unboxing. Alright, so this unboxing is going to go just a little bit differently than before because I'm going to be having the unboxing playing over this as kind of like a B-roll. So of course we just start off with just getting it out of the package, and as you can see I had a little bit of trouble with that. But once I got it out of the package, it was in incredible condition. Yes, there are some scuffs to the outside cover, which I could obviously just swap this for a much better looking case if I wanted to. There are a few scratches on the case, but that's perfectly fine. A little bit of cosmetic wear, and it looks really good. I was very surprised by the condition of this copy of Chrono Trigger. Then I opened it up and immediately I saw everything. The poster, the cartridge, even the registration card, which is crazy. I don't think I've seen any copies of Chrono Trigger that have the registration card, which is why it caught my eye. But obviously I first started off with getting out the registration card and looking at that. In incredible condition, by the way. It looks like it was barely even touched. I don't think whoever owned this ever even touched any of these things in this. Then up next was the poster, which, holy crap, the poster looked incredible. It's like it came out of like a brand new copy. And usually when people are looking for a Chrono Trigger copy, it seems like they are looking for the poster. The poster is what drives up the value, because it is part of the complete and box set, and if you don't have that, well, you don't have a complete set of Chrono Trigger. But I cannot tell you how incredible this poster is. It's just like, even just like having it in my hands was incredible. And then of course we had like the DS instruction booklet, and then we had the Chrono Trigger manual, which this manual, even like along with the theming of everything else on the left side of this case, it looked like it was never ever touched. It looked like it was in absolutely perfect condition. And I always like when I can get a copy with a manual, just because it's fun to look at and it's just fun to have as a complete and box set. And it makes me kind of sad that the practice of game manuals is just kind of like boring now. But I guess that makes sense. We have the internet for guides and such like that. Why would they spend the money to print out a little paper booklet that, you know, just tells you what guides will tell us online? And I'm glad that I was able to get one with a manual, and a case for that matter. There were a lot of cartridge only listings on eBay, which still I'm glad that people are picking those up. Maybe that's the last thing they need for their collection. But yeah, overall it was a very fun unboxing experience, and I'm very glad I finally have this game. And before I get into that story, it's time for the thing that I always do in these unboxings, is test the game to make sure it works and see what save files are on it. So let's cut ahead to the testing. Alright, so I have the cartridge right here. Let's pop it in. And it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so I did just turn off my noise gate, so I do apologize if you hear a lot of background noise. I just want to make sure you could hear the DS audio. So all that's left to do is see how the game is. Okay, wow, so there's actually 3 save files. And one of them is the Faded Hour. Two of them are the Faded Hour and the Time Egg, which I believe... Yeah, this one is just a point in the game that I don't really... I guess I can't really spoil that just in case nobody's seen it yet, because some people haven't seen this game. But I want to check their individual save files and see what's up. So, let's load this one. Okay, so it looks like they have the Epic. And let's go into Guardia Forest real quick. So it looks like they have Marl, Chrono, and Robo in the party, if you can see that. So that's interesting. Let's see what equipment they have on this. Or on these party members. I believe it's here? Yes, it is. Okay, so on Chrono, they have the Swallow, the Time Hat, the Black Plate, and the Rage Band. Which is interesting because that's a 50% counter attack rate, which is pretty good. And their Chrono was level 42, which isn't too bad. And they always had max speed. The max speed you can have in this game is 16. And Luca had the Shockwave, the Triceratopper, Taban Suit, and Magic Scarf. And she was level 38. Robo had the Gigaton Arm, the Aeonian Helm, the White Plate, which is I believe a piece of armor that absorbs light damage, and the speed belt so he has more speed because he's a slow tankier character. Frog had what's actually they did go with the canonical names. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. So on Frog they had the Demon Slayer, Dark Helm, Mesozoic Mail, and Power Glove. Okay. Kind of sad that they don't have the Masamune, but they probably didn't have a powered up version of the Masamune yet. Marl has the Sonic Bow, the Aeonian Helm, Red Plate, which helps against fire damage, and Magic Ring, which is pretty good, and they were level 41, pretty good. Their speed was pretty bad, though, unfortunately. Ayla, of course, has no weapon because she attacks with her fist. She's a strict physical attacker. And she has the Aeonian Helm, Aeonian Suit, and the Power Scarf, which is pretty good on a character like her. And she has 831, you can't see that, but she has 831 max HP. That's crazy. And wow, yeah. I'm curious to see what other equipment they had, so let's take a look at this. They had a Turbo Ether, Mega Elixir. There's an Ambrosia, which is pretty good. A couple Barrier Spheres. A lot of items, which is pretty cool. There's the Masamune, the Slasher. Wait, what? I don't know if you see that, but I'm pressing start, and it's switching like the brightness, which is weird. Interesting. Oh, it's pausing the game. Okay. Okay, so that seems to be about it, because the other save files seem to just be copies, which is still a smart idea in case your save file gets corrupted. So now onto the story that I promised at the end of the video. So I saw a Let's Play of Chrono Trigger many years ago, and it made me intrigued about the series because, well, I'd heard of Chrono Trigger at that point. I didn't know if it was a video game or like a movie or like an animated series or whatever. And then I found out it was a video game, which was apparently a very influential video game, which was pretty cool to hear about. And as soon as I saw like that opening and like some of the characters, like I was immediately hooked. A frog knight, a princess that fled her castle, a skilled swordsman, a character from prehistoric times. Like this was an incredible cast of characters, and I thought it was going to be a very unique experience. So I've seen pretty much like all the way through, and it made me want to try to pick up this game. I was like, I wonder how hard it is to get a copy of this. And oh boy, was I in for a surprise. The first listing I saw, I believe, was well over $100. So I was like, oh, well, is it gonna, no, it does not get better. And again, people list these for like insane amounts of money. Like just the cartridge alone is about $80 to $100, like 80 being on like the lower side. It's incredible how much people list these for, and it's incredible how much people will pay for these. Again, I'm pretty sure the highest listing I've ever seen was over $400, at least for like a failed bid, because here's the reason why I was so excited to have this like after all this time. I have been hunting this game, or at least like to try to get a good copy of this game and like try to like win a bid of this for 5.5 years. Actually, probably even over that at this point. I've been searching for this game for 5.5 years. So many failed bids. Heck, even this year, I probably had well over 50 failed bids of this game just because it either got too expensive for me or I was outbid while I was trying to bid for my price. But I did pay a pretty hefty amount of money for this. I will say it wasn't over 100, but I will not disclose how much I paid for it. If you were the person that sold this to me and you saw that this was your copy in this video, be free to leave a comment down below and I'll pin it, because that'd be pretty cool actually. So yeah, after a Let's Play, I was immediately hooked on it. Very cool story, very cool cast of characters, amazing music by the way. And after seeing a Let's Play of it, I really saw how timeless this game is. Like, everybody's saying it's so timeless, like they could play it over and over again, and it still holds up today, and I wholeheartedly agree. It's an incredible RPG. If you are able to find a copy, I would absolutely pick it up. Very cool cast of characters, very cool just story in general, and a very cool battle style. And I'm extremely happy to have a copy of this at long last after 5.5 years of hunting, and I can't tell you how insanely excited I was when I realized I won that bid. Again, it was a little bit steep, but I was so happy that I won it. And thus, a 5-year hunt comes to an end. If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you all so much for watching. It really means the absolute world to me that you watched this entire video, because this was a very important video for me to make because of the journey behind this game. 5.5 years, and here we are. Heck, I don't even think I started this YouTube channel when I was hunting for this game. But now, I can rest easy at night. No, literally, I actually set an alarm just to make sure I didn't miss this bid. But I can finally rest easy at night knowing that the hunt is finally over. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss my next video, maybe my next unboxing, who knows. If you guys do want to see more unboxings, I do have a couple Nintendo DS unboxings that I just have recorded but I haven't uploaded, and I also have another DS unboxing that I can do that's just sitting on my desk. It's been sitting there for like a couple months now just because I haven't been able to unbox it yet. So if you want to see that unboxing, let me know down in the comments below, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Virus out. Thanks for watching, guys.